If you place a wooden block on a horizontal table with strings X and Y tied to the two ends of the wooden block, the block will start to move if we apply force by pulling the string X. Similarly, it will start moving to the left if you apply a force by pulling the string Y. But what if you apply this equal force from both the sides? The block will not move. And this force is called balanced force, and they do not change the rest or the motion of the object. Let us consider a situation where the two opposite forces that are acting on the wooden block are of different magnitudes. So, the block will only start to move towards a force that is greater than the other, which means that the two forces are not balanced and the unbalanced force is acting in the direction the block moves. And this suggests that the unbalanced force that is acting on the object is what sets the object in motion. Look at these two children trying to push a box on a rough floor. If the children push the box with a small force, the box does not move because the friction is acting on the opposite direction. Friction arises between two different surfaces that are in contact. Here, in this case, it's the rough surface and the bottom of the box. It balances the pushing force and does not let the box move. And now the children try to push the box even harder. But still the box doesn't move because friction is still balancing the pushing force. Now the children push it so hard that the pushing force becomes harder than the frictional force, and thus the box starts to move. This is because of an unbalanced force that has started the movement of the block. Similarly, when you're riding a bicycle, what happens when you stop pedaling? The bicycle slows down. This too is because of the frictional forces that are acting against the movement of the bicycle. So to keep the bicycle moving, you need to start pedaling again. Looks like that the object only moves under a constant application of an unbalanced force. But let me tell you that it's quite incorrect. An object moves with a uniform motion if the forces, that is the pushing force and the frictional force, are balanced and there is no external force on it. If an unbalanced force is applied, then there will be a change either in its speed or the direction of the movement. Thus, to accelerate the motion of the object, an unbalanced force is required. And the speed of this object continues to change as long as the unbalanced force is applied. When the unbalanced force is completely removed, the object still moves with the velocity it acquired until then. So what have we learned today? We have learned about balanced and unbalanced forces. Until next time, happy learning!